ain't back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you, because I'm living my best. Every. I ain't going back and forth with you. We didn't come to play. We came to slay. Everybody say hey.
Hey! Hi guys, and welcome to another video on my channel. It's your girl Jessie Q, and today I am here with my besties. This is Janae, and this is Sidel, and we are finally all together. So today's video is kind of fun because it's something that we're just really excited to talk about right now. So Sidel is married, Janae and I are both engaged. Let's just all shit on the rings. So Janae and I are currently in the process of planning our wedding and our lives together with our wonderful fiancés. And Sidel has already been through this, and she's just here giving us all the advice and helping us with all of the planning, and it's wonderful having somebody who's actually been through it. We're gonna talk about wedding stuff. So the name of the article is 16 Wedding Planning Myths You Shouldn't Believe, right? And it is from weddingshopinc.com. I never heard of them, but thanks for sending me the random email. We're gonna talk about it, right? Before we get into the video, if this is your first time watching a video on my channel, hey! Welcome to the Jessie Q family. You are now a cutie. Yes. Alright, without further ado, we get into the video. So number one, the first myth is that you have to wear white. How do you guys feel about it?
I think that was a long time.
That was tradition.
Thing.
Yeah.
That was tradition. You wear white, which symbolizes virginity, purity. We don't swing that way anymore. You wear what you feel to wear.
Agreed. Totally agreed. I still like the idea of wearing white. Don't get us wrong. We're not saying don't wear white. So Sidel wore white. I can't speak today. I don't know what's wrong.
It's okay.
Sidel wore white for her wedding. I am probably going to wear white, and I'm believing Jenny's going to wear white as well.
Right? A little off-white, not too white.
In the white family.
Yeah.
And I think wear what you want to wear.
Exactly.
To each his own.
Yeah.
If you feel that you can rock it, you feel you can pull it off, you do you, boo.
Alright, so number two. You have to pay for your bridesmaids' dresses. Is this even a thing?
That's not in Trinidad,
Auntie.
No, I know of someone that paid for their bridesmaids' dresses.
Really?
Yes. And I was like,
God bless their heart.
I was like,
I wanted to be your bridesmaid.
What's happening?
Get me everything.
I also know someone closely who one of her bridesmaids couldn't afford the dress.
Okay, well that's different.
I don't think it's different at all.
Yes, it is.
I think it's different.
No.
I think it's different.
Listen to me. I am planning for an entire wedding and an entire life. My money is currently tied up. If you cannot pay for your dress, you are still invited to the wedding. Just not to work for me. No, all you're thinking that it's sounding bad, right? But think about it this way. Your money is totally tied up at this point in time in your life. Why must you pay for somebody else's dress?
Agreed. But I mean, you have to be kind of somewhat sensitive a little bit. I mean, if the person can't afford to,
then they're still invited to the wedding.
Oh my God!
I really consider, I really love, like a best friend, you know, a sister.
We will try to assist.
I will do that. But if you're an ordinary friend who is part of my bridal party,
okay, that's fair. The person was her husband's sister.
No.
Exactly. Maybe I'm making it a little more thing that is it. The person was her husband's sister, her husband to be's sister, and she paid for her dress. I found that was the height of stupidity.
Because in the sense, like, both of us have like a personal code.
No, you just in the wedding because he's my husband's sister.
Yeah, okay. In that case, nah, sis. Sit down in the crowd and watch you presents.
You had to be real close to me, and my money had to be real free flowing for me to do that.
Yeah.
These two and my sister could get that. Anybody else? No. It's not happening. Number three, DIY isn't always cheaper. No, I
will let, before she goes there, this is DIY boss.
Yes.
So I think
This is
she's
DIY
like the
queen.
righteous
This is for her to
person
answer.
to answer.
No, here's the thing. I intend on DIYing a lot of the things for
Of
my
course,
wedding
of course.
because I know I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money on my wedding. But because I haven't actually been through it yet, I am not sure. So I know a lot of the things that I would like to DIY would probably come up cheaper, but that doesn't mean that it's necessary as a whole that DIY is cheaper.
cheaper, yeah.
I would say you would probably have to go and price things, do your research or whatever. And another thing is, when DIYing, there are many different ways to get the same thing done.
True.
So I would say if you want to DIY, make sure and look for as much different ways as possible of getting that same thing done, and then choose the best one, the most reasonable one, the most affordable one for your pockets. Did you DIY anything for your wedding?
I did not DIY a thing. That is not for everybody.
That
I
is
didn't
true.
do it because one, I didn't care to. Two, I didn't have the time to sit down and do
You get a
anything.
lot of help if you're DIYing and stuff
Anything.
as well.
Number 4, invite reciprocity. No! This means that if somebody invited you to their wedding, you should invite them to yours. So here's the thing about that, and I'm going to say this in the nicest way possible. I'm really trying to be nice here. Lord help
very
me not to
nice.
be a bad person.
Be very nice.
There are some people's weddings who I have been to and been a part of, and we are no longer, on those terms. And because my wedding is going to be particularly small, I am not going to be, please understand what I'm going to say here, I don't mean it in a bad mind way, but I'm not going to be wasting an invite on these people. Just because we no longer on them terms, we're not on that level anymore, and in a small wedding, you cut out who you deem unnecessary. So in that vein, no, I do not believe in invite reciprocity. Now, if I am okay with people, if we still close and stuff,
Exactly.
then yes.
Because you don't have money to waste.
Yes. But that also depends on your level of necessity in my life.
Exactly.
So for instance, if I am inviting 20 people to my wedding, and in the list of things, your name is number 21 and 22, and we still good, but is above 20,
You'll
then
get cake.
That is true. You will get cake. You will get cake.
My piece of advice, right? When I got married, I had 300 guests in my wedding, and that was because my husband, his family is huge and they're very close. Now, they contributed to the wedding, so they didn't just come and eat and mind my business. They contributed financially and everything, right? Now, looking back, there are a few people that I invited to my wedding that I no longer speak to. They no longer call, they no longer check up on me, they'll pass me straight. So my advice is, if you're doing a list, you're sitting down with your fiance to figure out how many people you want in the wedding, make sure it's people that are close and dear to you and had an input into your relationship and really are happy to see you take this step. Because you don't want to be looking back on your pictures next 10, 20 years and it's like, I don't even remember this person, they don't talk to me anymore, they don't like me anymore. Just invite people who you know want seeking your best interest.
Exactly.
That's all.
Exactly.
Number 5, you shouldn't pick the first dress, venue, etc. that you find. Now we are going through this, so we don't really know the answer to this. What do you think?
I agree, you shouldn't pick the first dress that you try on. In terms of venue, you would already have an idea in your mind of what you want, where you want to get married, whether it's a big setting, a garden setting. So you would already know, you would go through the list that you have, go visit the places, and you would already know in your mind where you want to get married. So in terms of venue, I don't agree. But in terms of your dress, you could try on something today, go tomorrow,
And see something else.
see something better and want that. So I think it's a process. It takes time. You really have to think about what you want and also find something that fits your wedding, fits your venue as well.
Exactly, and that you're comfortable in it. Because I mean, when we went for my wedding dress trial, the dress that I did try on, it was nice, but it's like I had another idea in my head, because it's my wedding is going to be an outside wedding. So I want something I could feel comfortable in, that I can move about in freely without having to pull up and all of that drama. So the dress that I did try out, I don't think I would wear it for my wedding. I think I would have something a little more flowy, a little more outdoorsy, and something that I could just feel more comfortable in. So that is just my input.
Number 6. You should have the same number of bridesmaids. You have to have, the same number of bridesmaids as
I had a
groomsmaids.
problem with this.
I don't agree with it.
I agree with this to some extent. I find if you have 5 groomsmen, you need to have 5 bridesmaids. It looks balanced. It looks good in pictures. That's just me. I don't like the idea of one man and you have these 2 bridesmaids and all you're following up the aisle. And I don't like it.
From that perspective, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks like I forgot about you, so you had to walk with this guy. I don't like it. I like balance. I like it to look equal. It just looks cleaner. I prefer it.
So as much as I totally agree, I like balance and equality as well, and I know it's probably going to irritate me. For me, I know this. My fiance have 1 or 2 good friends. I'm so serious. He has like 2 good friends, right? I have my 2 best friends and my sister. Somebody go and watch that.
That's just how it is, because not anybody.
But then again, I also am not a traditionalist. So
Sure.
it may not even be a matter of you're walking down the aisle with bridesmaids and groomsmen. The groomsmen might just stand up and wait. And bridesmaids might walk. You never know, you know. So I am not a traditionalist. If I was, then it was going to make things difficult because I like the equality as well. But because I'm not, it's going to be like, you can't find a budget-friendly bridal gown. This may have been true before, but
now
to me, you can find cheap wedding dresses on
Exactly.
Wish.
And you can
If
also
you all
have-
watch YouTube a lot, there are a lot of YouTubers that are doing this. Go and check out some of their videos. You can find cheap wedding dresses on wish.com.
Yes.
It's as simple as that.
Exactly.
Right? If you really want to find something cheaper, you can find. Listen to me. A lot of this comes down to how bad you want it. Because
True.
I know for me, if my budget is this, I have to find something within this budget. I will do as much as I can and do enough research and go all over trying to find something for this budget. I will barter, I will real haggle down somebody for the price if this is my budget.
Yeah.
Agreed.
It depends on what you want and how bad you
True.
want it. Number 8, you shouldn't hire a wedding planner. I think we have some varying opinions on this.
Yeah.
I like the idea of a wedding planner just because right now in my life I'm a little more focused on actually building my life. Maybe I'll explain to you some other time what I actually mean by that. I'm a little more focused on actually building my life than I am on the details of a wedding. So for me, it would be a lot easier to just get a wedding planner to just keep up with the deadlines of certain things, make sure everything is organized, and just find things, bring it to me, let me decide, alright,
Exactly.
this one, and then make it happen. I like the idea of a wedding planner. You come to say that last, Janae.
For me, I like events, so I would actually like to be involved in planning my own wedding because I have in my mind what I want. So I would plan my own wedding, but I would need assistance because I'm new to this thing. I don't know anything about a wedding. So I would need somebody to help me, to work alongside with me just for guidance purposes. But I think that people who don't really want to have the stress of dealing with the wedding, apart from dealing with themselves, if you want to have a wedding planner, that's totally up to you. But for me personally, I want to be involved in terms of keeping up to date with the deadlines, what I want to go here, what my ideas are. So I just need assistance with that. So I think having a wedding planner is actually good. But if you want to wing it and do it by yourself, go through and score.
I am so sorry. I don't know if you all will agree. I find it's a waste of money. I can take that money that I'm paying the planner with and put it into something else. Now I can say this because I've already been married. If I do it a second time around, or if somebody needs help, I know what it takes. I know everything that you have to get. So it's easy for me. I did everything along with my mother for my wedding. I knew what I wanted, and I just believed that nobody could plan what I wanted better than myself. So I just told her my ideas, and Facebook was basically my planner. I went on Facebook. If I needed a DJ, I looked around to see who I could find. Venue, I looked around to see what I could find. I just use the internet. I just don't think it's necessary. Now, some people might need someone on the day itself to make sure that things go smoothly. I agree with that.
Yeah.
But in terms of being there 24/7 with me to plan the whole wedding, you're not necessary. It's not necessary. That money can be used for something else.
Varying opinions. Number 9. You can get your friends to help instead of hiring professionals.
I just said that.
Yeah.
I agree with this.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely get your friends to help. It doesn't always have to be a professional.
Yeah.
Please make sure you get your friend with a good sense of style
Yes, don't get a tacky friend. Oh gosh.
to help
Because
you
then you're gonna have
with the most important day of your life.
exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Now you waste your time, friend. Please don't do that. Okay, so number 10. Sit down dinners can be expensive. I don't know if this totally applies to Trinidad, but I do like the idea of doing alternative things. As I said, I am not a traditionalist when it comes to a wedding, so I have been to a cocktail wedding before, where they had a cocktail reception. We stood up by the little cocktail tables. They had finger foods and an open drinks bar, and we just danced and stuff. It wasn't sit down and it wasn't like that.
Cling, cling, cling.
Yeah, so I have been to that and I thought it was really cool. I haven't yet decided what kind of thing I want, but I'm thinking of the decor that I want, and it probably lends more toward a sit-down wedding than a stand-up wedding. But to each their own. If that's what you want to do, sure. Number 11. You have to do it all yourself. That is, your fiance won't help you. Listen to me. Listen to me. You see, if you want to be stupid and fuss up your own self and not ask for help from anybody, and your man sit down there and you don't involve him in anything, that is your fault and your prerogative. If you're okay with that, fine. If you're not okay with that and you ain't say nothing, that's your fault. For me, if I need help with something and I ask you, you are going
You
to
better help. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the bridal though. You have to stand next to me to say, I do, boo. Hello?
We have a life lesson here from somebody who actually went through it. Make sure and verify what your fiance helping you with. Okay, number 12. A DJ will play songs you and your guests don't like. Not in my wedding.
Hello? Hello? First things first, you have to know the DJ that you're gonna get.
Agreed.
It has to be that someone that you would have heard before, and you know that, okay, alright, this person have vibes. The person would look at the setting. It's not gonna be any kind of rock out and I don't think it.
Unless that's what you want.
Unless
if that's what you want,
sure. But you have to know the DJ that you are choosing. You can't get no kind of bringing back some kind of back in time thing. Or
hell no!
Or kind of 80s go away. No. We don't have any puppies here, you know what I'm saying? So get you a DJ who you know is going to be capable of bringing the vibes. They're going to look at the surroundings. They're going to know, alright, this is for this setting, this is for this setting, and they would adjust the suit. Don't get on.
Experience.
So, people, our DJ was also hired by my husband. Right? Which I didn't mind. It was somebody that I heard played before, so I knew they were good. It wasn't just some random person that he went and just find anyway, right? I went to the DJ and I told him, after dinner and after all the nice words and everything from everybody, please start off with some back in times music, something a little slow, nothing too fast. Okay? The first song my DJ played was I Am a Feta by Marshall Montano. At my wedding. Are we fetting? I got up and I went to him and I said, but we had a conversation, what are you doing? And of course the music changed by then. But I'm just saying. I'm saying all that to say. Know what you want.
Know your DJ.
Know your music.
Number 14. Your wedding bouquet has to be traditional.
No.
I don't even like flowers. My friend Desi, shout out to Desi. Desi did an entire bouquet of gems. And that is what I want, and she will probably be making my bouquet for me. I haven't told her this yet, so Des, congratulations! Des is probably gonna be making my bouquet for me, and she did it herself, right? So I don't even like flowers, so listen to me. At the end of the day, do what you want. Number 15, you'll spend too much money. So how do you take this?
People, once you have a budget, you will spend the amount that you want to spend.
Exactly.
Right? And if you have to go above your budget, make sure it's for something that you will use again.
Exactly.
Agreed.
That's all.
I know for me, if all we have is this amount, it's no more.
Exactly.
So after this amount finish, what is will be. That makes no sense.
Because the wedding is one day.
And number 60. And I like that we're ending here. This is the last one. You must do anything. Must. Meaning,
Must.
as I was saying for this entire video, just because this is how something is usually done, or other people think that this is how it should be done, doesn't mean that that's how you have to do it for your wedding. It's your wedding at the end of the day. Do what makes you happy. Do what you feel to do. Make it what you want it to be.
Live the best life.
Well, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I know it's kind of long, but it's also kind of fun. I had fun doing it.
We
had fun
Yes.
too.
We did.
Guys, at the end of the day, make your wedding whatever you want it to be.
Yes.
Right? I will try to take you guys along with me as much as I can, with like my wedding details and the planning and all of that. If I don't, the whole matter, whatever, you'll see the pictures. You'll see the pictures, whatever. Thank you so much to Ginny and Sadel, my best friends. They're so extra.
Wow.
My best friends in this world. Guys, these girls are
Everything.
everything, my heart.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for checking this out. And until the next time, we have to do it together.
Namaste, babies.
Bye.
I'm living my best life.